Good morning, Tuesday morning yoga. Actually, first, I'm going to officially introduce myself, you guys, because I just got this email this morning. It made me feel happy. I'm going to be one of the yoga instructors at a yoga retreat. Lauren, I'm going to send it to you. Maybe it's a good road trip. It's a 2-day event. You can do 1 or 2 days. It's in Commerce, and I went to it last year as a participant, and they invited me to come this year as an instructor. So you're D'Agostino. Every breath is a chance to begin again. Yoga instructor and self-help junkie, founder of A&E Yoga, for everyone and anyone, creating an inclusive, meet you where you are approach to find the flow. Move with intention to love yourself more and better. Amen. We're going to begin the day standing in mountain pose. Just stand normally first. Close your eyes. Kind of notice how you're coming to your mat today. Close your eyes. Don't change anything about the way that you are. Notice where your feet are hitting the earth. How your legs are feeling, if you're kind of swaying back and forth or front, side to side. Where are your shoulders? Where is your head? Then we're going to shift here from the feet up, from our roots, from what we know, where we're grounded, all the way up. We're going to start to make an intentional shift part of our body, taking it. So first of all, just lift your toes up and spread them wide. Lay them down on the mat. Make sure your feet are shoulder width apart. Thank these beautiful feet for just taking you all across the land every day. And then up to those calves and shins, and then soft knees. Strong quads. Start to feel a little bit of tension in your upper legs, kind of like flexing your tush, and feel the outside front of your legs start to shift out a little bit. And tuck that tail under. Soft knees. Wiggle the toes. You feel yourself here just grounded all the way from the bottom. Really firmly planted. And then we start to move through the midsection. So the hips are tucked under. You're zipping up that low belly all the way from your pelvic bone. Zip it up all the way to the belly button. And then up your midsection. Pull your shoulders up to your ears. Breathe in and then exhale, roll them down and back. 2 more times. Breathe in and your shoulders pull up to your ears. Exhale, roll them down and back. The tail tucked under, firmly rooted. And then start to feel an extension from your midsection up through your chest. Pull the shoulders back, squeeze the shoulder blades. Let your chest puff out. And then long spine, get long all the way in the neck. Chin tilts up a little bit. The crown of the head is extending all the way to the sky. Open your palms facing forward, right down at the side of your body there. Really extend your fingers, thinking about your thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring. Really squeeze your fingers into a fist. Inhale, and then on the exhale, release and let those fingers get really, really fine. And all at once, squeeze into a fist, lift your shoulders shoulders up to your ears, and then exhale, roll your shoulders down and back and open up those palms. One more time, breathe in, and then exhale. Breathe in, roll your shoulders up, down, and back. Head gets really long. Then inhale, swing your arms up high to the sky. Maybe your eyes are closed still, but you tilt that third eye up between the thumbs. Breathing in, reach up. On the exhale, drop your right arm behind your back. Put that right hand into the left back jean pocket. And then inhale, twist. Chin turns over the right shoulder. Inhale, reach both hands up again. Gaze up between that third eye. Exhale, left hand drops behind into that pocket. Reach the right hand to the sky. Chin over to the left shoulder. Doing it again. Each side, you've got this. Breathe in. And on the exhale, a twist. Reaching up. Really reaching all the way from the midsection of the heart, and then exhale twist. Breathing in, reaching up one more time. And on the exhale, hands to heart center prayer. You open your eyes and you get a little smile here. Really push those hands together. It almost feels like it's not my other hand pushing. And then push your thumbs together. Next finger. And all. Release the hands down to the side again. Open palms. Breathe in and then reach all the way up. And on the exhale, hands to heart center again. Hands down to the side, palms open, ready, excited. Inhale, reach. Hands all the way down forward. Release the hands to the side. Inhale, reach all the way up, and then on this one, exhale, ragdoll forward. Letting yourself rest here in ragdoll, feet shoulder width apart. Again, shift your feet left to right and spread those toes wide. Soften the knees, let the head hang all the way to the earth. Feeling tension in the back of your thighs. Maybe your low back is releasing. Grab opposite elbows if you haven't already. Swing and straight. Place that left hand down on the ground. Left foot's down. Inhale, swivel and right hand. Reach to the sky. Exhale down to ragdoll. Right hand plants, left hand smooth open. Really twisting half the way to the body and shining that heart all the way to the side. Gaze up. Exhale down. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to the knees, on the back, all the way from the tip of the tail. And then plant those hands on the ground and come down to all fours. A little bit of cat out here. Exhale, left to right. Way in the opposite direction. Then inhale. Out. Left leg, left leg. And really make sure that that shoulder is directly over the head. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep. Place that right hand on the ground and come over to on your right knee and your right hand supported side leg. So that left leg can extend long. Breathe in, open the head. Then you're gazing up to that hand. And you find that balance. You lift that top leg up even higher. Feel a long line of energy all the way from that left knee down the outside of that left arm, through the armpit. Your fingertips push all the way through. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze knee to elbow. Inhale, reach. One time. Gaze up to the hand. Inhale, reach. Back to all fours. So you're going to wave that right hand up high to the sky. We're going to thread the needle. On the exhale, thread that needle down on the ground. Right knee on the ground. Right shoulder against the ground. And find a place of rest here where there's rest and tension. This week, the chapter in the book that I'm reading is about the emotions. It's chapter 5, places we go when things aren't what they seem. And the emotions that we're talking about are amusement, bittersweetness. Oh, bittersweetness. All those milestones that you're happy that they're there and you know that they're only there for a moment. Especially big life moments. Nostalgia. I'm learning a lot about nostalgia. I always kind of thought it was a neat feeling, but it's really a yearning to make sense of what we have now based on a memory we have of the past. And my favorite thing that we're talking about is the paradox. It's one of the most valuable spiritual possessions, and it only comes anywhere near to comprehending the fullness of life. So it's when you're straddling two ideas, but they're both true. Release out of that side, and we're going to come to the other side. You're going to inhale and send that left hand out from the back. Inhale, really reach. Right foot out, so let's squeeze knee to elbow underneath you. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. You're pushing those great fingers into the mat. Inhale, reach, and then we're going to go to left side, supported plank. You're down on your left foot. Breathe in, reach that right hand over your head. Right leg is long. Maybe rotate the ankle. Feel the fullness of this pose. Full expression and reach up. Long line of energy all the way from the feet down the side arm. To the armpit. I feel like I'm stretching my midsection here. Exhale, squeeze through the nose. Elbow. Come on. Squeeze. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. And then come to all fours. You're going to thread the needle on the other side. So your left hand swims open to the side. Setting up to thread the needle. Left shoulder, left cheek comes down, meets the mat, your tushes in the air. Breathe in as you lift up off the mat a little bit, and then exhale. Really drop your weight into that threaded needle. a lot of times when we're experiencing something that is, it just isn't what it seems. It doesn't seem to make sense. We're trying to like make sense of it, so we're gonna choose one way or the other. Either it is or it isn't, but sometimes it's both. And Brene Brown says that in these challenging moments of dissonance, we need to stay curious and resist choosing comfort over courage. It's brave to invite new information to the table and sit with it and hear it out. And that's the juiciness of life. We don't remember days that are sunny and 70. We're remembering the days that have meaning and take us to new places. Unthread that needle. Come to all fours and push back into child's pose. Those hands out. Walk your left hand all the way over, setting arms up with the right. You can extend that left hand even up over the right hand. Inhale, and then pull that left foot back. Inhale, and then exhale, sit down a little bit further. Walk your hand all the way over to the left, right hand like that. Really reaching out. That pinky, so extend full to that other first finger. Pulling that right hand back. Breathe in as your body lifts up a little bit, and then exhale, let it sink down. Your body thinks this is a party today. You guys are waking up all your toes, flying all directions, walk all forward. Tuck those toes under and just lift your knees up an inch or two off the mat. That right knee down to the ground and then get back up. Kiss the left knee down. Look at the core engaged. And then push it up to downward facing dog. Get all your movements out here in your down dog. Walk that dog, wag that tail, shake your head yes, shake your head no. And then zip up the belly. Really point that tail to the sky, bend the knees a little bit, and then find stillness for 3 breaths. Just feel your breath. Tippy toes, bend those knees, up to the hands, everything forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up, extended mountain. Been here before, soft knees, tuck the tail. Grab left wrist, side bend, right. Stay curious and resist comfort over courage. Inhale, reach up again, and then exhale, bring right wrist, side bend. Put your chin into your armpit a little. Then inhale, reach all the way up, exhale, pull forward. Inhale, halfway lift, plant those hands, step up foot back to high plank. Lower down as slowly as you possibly can with your elbows right tucked in underneath. Slowly lower. Hovering at the bottom. And then drop it down all the way. Hold up. That flat to protect the little back. Don't pull it down. So lay your body down straight. And then as you lift up your body, have your body again, turn your chin over the left. Inhale, slowly come forward, and back down. Inhale, reach up. So we're going to sweep over that left shoulder. That was downward facing dog. Lift that right toe to the sky. Rotate it around in a circle. These ankles are incredible. Today, strong and versatile. Inhale, point the toe even more than exhale, knee to nose. Pushing into the mat, and then inhale, reach the toe up again. Exhale, step it forward, all the way to half moon. Half moon, your right hand is down. If you want to get a prop, you need to hold on something. Okay. And then the idea is that you can square your shoulders. Left hand is reaching to the sky. Left leg is out. You turn your gaze up to the top hand. Half moon, curtsy squat. So turn your gaze forward. The left knee behind the right leg. Heart center. And we're going to reverse our rows. So left hand down. Twisting, right hand up. Breath is a chance to begin again. Slowly come forward to that. Step it open. Hard. Both toes pointing forward so your heels are kind of straight. Inhale, reach your hands up. Exhale, hands to heart. And ninja squat. Over that bent left leg, right toes come up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, squat to the other side. One more time, back and forth. Breathe in, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart, squat it. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, squat it down. Then come forward, hands around that front foot, vinyasa. Find a little plank. Inhale, up dog. Just have your feet to the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Three long breaths here and down dog. Moving to the left side with those half moons, so you know where we're going. Let your breath guide you, let it be strong and loud. Inhale. Lift those left toes to the sky. Point that toe, rotate it around, ankle, counterclockwise, clockwise. Inhale, point the toe, and point the knee down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach. And step it forward for half moon on the left side. The just as 2 feet were formerly planted in the ground, that left foot is everything, rooted in there. Strong right leg all the way back, flex that foot, and then reach that right hand to the sky. Turn the gaze up. We're practicing a challenging move, and hopefully this is where you can practice also that self-love. What are you saying to yourself in your head? Man, I'm good at this. Man, do I show up? I have perfect attendance. And I am not afraid to get myself a little bit uncomfortable because I know that it's stretching me. Hands to heart center, curtsy squat. Woo! And reverse that move. So right hand down, left hand swims open. Curtsy squat to the front. And open it all the way up for star. Be big here, take up space. Maybe gaze up to something bigger. Inhale, reach the hands up. Then exhale, fold forward. Let your peace fingers on both sides wrap around your big toes. It's a very yogi thing to do. Let your legs bend, and then inhale as your chest pulls away from your body. Exhale, bend the elbows and pull your head toward the mat. Close your eyes as you're upside down here, letting the blood flow in the opposite direction that it will all day. Filling up that brain with all the goodness. Knowing that you don't have to be anything different than exactly who you are to be loved. You're perfectly, perfectly made. Gently release out of that side. Inhale, reach your hands up. Exhale. Power of that front foot. Go through the gas or just push back up to downward facing dog. We're going to set up for pigeon. A long hold. So inhale, cut the tippy toes. And then point that right toe to the sky. And set forward that right leg. So right knee is near the right wrist. Like number 7. Try up. Find that place. So inhale. Find the heart out and then exhale. Lay over the one of those poses that we can definitely sit in for 10 or so breaths. Because at first, just your muscles are feeling it. And then the idea of yin is that after a while, your ligaments start to also release, and all the fascia that's around your bones starts to release. Somewhere, hopefully, you're feeling that tension. I have to read to you guys, though, about the paradox again. So, paradox is the appearance of contradiction between two related components. Although lightness and darkness seem to be opposite, you can't have one without the other. The opposing elements of a paradox are inextricably linked. The paradox challenges us to straddle the tension of two conflicting elements and recognize that they can both be true. I'm finding this actually in my arguments, that when I come up with somebody that I'm having a conversation with, that we can both be right. We are both right. So it's just trying to understand it better. Release out of that side. And then come to the other side. So left toes point up. And then lay that left leg down and start backwards number 7. Inhale as we shine that heart up. Gaze up even to really stretch that neck. And then exhale, put it down on top of my chest. My life better, contradictory. Whenever you're ready, you're going to unwind out of that side and make your way to lying all the way on your back. Put the soles of your feet together and your knees are splayed open. One hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. I know some people right now, I know a lot of people who are going through hard times, and I'm right there with them as the empath that I am. But we definitely have to find joy. We can dip ourselves into, making change and doing better and doing the hard work. But if we don't also find the joy, then we don't really know what we're working for. So it's okay that even though other people are hurting or other people are struggling or sick, that we also fill ourselves up and we find things that bring us lots of joy so that we can then carry that joy over to them when we're there to serve them. It's not only okay for us to be happy or okay for us to not wallow with them, but it's what we need to do to show up better. Cleansing breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathe in. And exhale. Breathe in one more time. All the joy, all the love, all the permission to show up all the ways you need to. And then exhale. Rest here. Shavasana, take rest. you're ready, I'd like you to wiggle your fingers and toes and your legs long. Arms up over your head like you're just waking up. Exhale, knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Squeeze yourself even tighter. And then make your way to your favorite side in fetal position. Symbolizing a new day, new birth. And then make your way up to a comfortable seated position. And start center. The love and the light and the joy inside of me. Peace, the love and light in each one of you. Lauren, Catherine, Jillian. Namaste.
Namaste.
Hey.
Namaste.
Cheers.
How are we doing today?
Good. Much better.
Got a little sweat on there. Kat, are you on mute? Jill, how you feeling?
Been a long weekend.
Yeah.
Feel so last night and comes down, and during yoga I just realized, like, kind of cool that she just feels safety in me, you know, as sometimes when I don't feel like, you know, like I'm a protector or whatever, like I'm like the safe spot, like, will you just hug me, you know? And I'm like, oh, it's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Like I'm the safe spot. Like as long as I lay next to mom, all my worries go away. I'm like, whoa, that's pretty cool. When I'm afraid of the dark, going down into the basement to do the laundry. And sometimes I feel like,
Are you afraid of the dark or the laundry?
both. Obviously, if you came over. But even when I find safety in like them, you know, like, hey, why don't you come downstairs with me? It's like, but
Oh man,
I don't know.
safety in each other. How's that? I like that. But you definitely are a rock.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you don't give yourself enough credit usually.
Probably not.
You know, but I don't know what I was just thinking of. Yeah, Eva came and slept with me the other night. She's 13, you know, but she was like, I couldn't sleep. I need to lay with you. Okay.
Yeah.
Lauren, anything? You'll text me later.
She's still waking up.
I'll wait for your text.
Stuff I was thinking about last night, but now I can't think about it. Now, I don't know.
Okay, it'll come to you.
You cleansed me.
I had this lady's blog or something that I read, and she was saying how she has a new morning practice of doing some yoga, and she was like, or she called it, she didn't really call it yoga. She said like gentle movement coming home to my body. I was like, I like that. I feel like we have to like come home.
Mm-hmm.
And your babies right now, Jill, they come home to you. But we as adults have to like come home to our own body. Whew, okay.
But I have been, I'm feeling really good right now, and I've worked through a lot of things this weekend too. But giving myself permission to not, to like, to feel joy when I know other people aren't, or they're struggling, and like maybe we should be doing something about that.
Yeah.
I feel really good. So, all right, well, guess what? I'm gonna go drive Mia to school, and Eva's going with her as a shadow today.
Oh.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. So she's real nervous, by the way, of course. And like sometimes I think of Eva as being such a strong little character, but she's in 7th grade and she's going to hang out with 9th and 10th graders all day wearing a uniform she's never worn before. She's like, what am I doing? What? We're like, you're just gonna go and be. So anyway, say a prayer for Mia and Eva together. Okay, guys.
Sarah.
Yeah.
See you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.
Perfect attendance. I heard
Perfect attendance.
Well,
That's what I should call my class though from next, like just see you next Tuesday.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Seriously, that was
Are you
funny.
outside, Catherine? Did you go to an outhouse?
Yeah, you.
Ooh, my whole family's sleeping, so I came outside to talk.
Oh,
You're not even saying.
But then I didn't even say anything. I just froze my toes instead.
well, text
Not
us
even wearing
later.
shoes, and I'm freezing. But happy
All right, I love
Tuesday,
you.
everybody. Love you guys.
Good job. Bye.